book lovers, it's Jenny at Julia Baby Jen, and this is my AYearathon October wrap-up.
It's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark.
Okay, so last week I participated in the AYearathon readathon for October, and the theme this month was mental health. I did very well, and I'm going to do a quick update here. I'm not going to talk in depth on all of these books because I've already done so in a video I did a few days ago, so I'll just link that video below if you'd like to hear more about the books I already talked about, but I will talk about the ones I haven't talked about yet. So I managed to finish 4 books for a total of 1,424 pages, so that was pretty awesome. And then I did another readathon last week as well. I will do a separate video on that one, but with that readathon, my total page count for the entire week for both readathons was 3,172 pages, which is really good. So I was very excited about that. I started the readathon with Faking Normal, which is 321 pages. This is by Courtney C. Stevens. Quick synopsis: this is about a girl who has been raped over the summer, and now it's the fall and she's back in school. It becomes very apparent that whoever raped her is someone she knows and is in her life. And the reader's kind of left trying to figure that out. Meanwhile, an old childhood acquaintance of hers, his name is Bodie, also is dealing with some traumatic stuff, and they kind of form a friendship over their traumas together. So it's all about moving on from these traumas and her learning how to speak up. I liked it. I gave it 3.5 stars. I enjoyed the story. I had high expectations, I think, was why I didn't rate it quite as high, but I did really like the friendship between her and Bodie. I thought that was the highlight of the book. If you'd like to hear more about this book, you can refer to the video link down below in the description box. Then I read The Last Time We Say Goodbye by Cynthia Hand. This was 386 pages, and I loved this one. I give it 4.5 stars. It is about a girl dealing with the suicide of her younger brother, and I just adored this story. It was really well written, really well done. Again, if you'd like to hear more about this book, I did talk about it more in the previous video. I then read Speak, which is 198 pages by Laurie Hall Sanderson. Again, I really liked this one. I give it 4 stars. It's a very important novel, and it has lots of acclaim. I haven't seen the movie, and I need to. I really liked this book. It was, of course, very sad. I liked the way it was written, and I liked how a lot of times the reader was guessing what she was thinking, but it wasn't hard to figure out what she was thinking. She had some asinine adults in her life and some asinine kids, too. I felt so sorry for this poor girl, and I was very happy with the ending. I really liked that it was very open-ended, but I think we as a reader got what we needed to know out of it. So, yeah, I think part of like I said, I enjoyed the book. I didn't fall down and love it. Not quite as much as The Last Time We Say Goodbye. I really did like it. I think by this point in the readathon, I was just kind of getting burned out from really sad books, because the books I picked were very sad, but mental health issues are sad. I mean, there just isn't a happy book, I don't think, about mental health, as far as I know. So anyway, but I did enjoy it. I gave it 4 stars. It's very well written. And the last book I read was Crank by Ellen Hopkins. I loved this book as well. I gave this one 4.5 stars. This is a book that's written in verse. It's the first in a trilogy, and I will be gobbling up the rest of the trilogy soon because I really liked it. It's about a girl who gets addicted to meth, and all kinds of things happen, and it's basically what happens to her and her family after these events, and it's very serious and very dramatic. And oh, it's just heartbreaking, and it's scary to read, and oh, goodness sakes, I really hope I never have to deal with meth addiction in my family. That's all I have to say there. But yeah, it's crazy, but it was written so wonderfully. The verse was just, it was so unforgiving and blunt and truthful, but at the same time, it was so beautifully written. I mean, I couldn't stop turning the pages. I sat and read this, I think, in one sitting, pretty much. So, and it's 537 pages, so it's just amazing. If you'd like to learn more about And actually, I forgot to mention that the author did base the experience on experience with her daughter who became addicted to meth. And there's a lot of similarities between her story and this story, and she does say that. So I thought it was very brave of her to write about such a hard subject and be so honest about it. I thought that was really, really brave of her to do, and really, I'm sure she did it hoping that it would help someone else, and I'm sure it has. If nothing else, for those of us who don't necessarily need help, but we've learned more about it and what the addiction is like. So yeah, it was a wonderful read. So like I said, 4.5 stars. I will be getting the rest of the book soon. So that was my readathon for AYearathon readathon this month. It was really fun. I had a blast. I really liked the subject matter. I thought it was good because I don't read a lot of these kind of books, and I need to read more of them. They're very insightful. But like I said, it did get to be a bit much by the end of the week. I was getting a little bit tired of really sad books. I did not get to 13 Reasons Why, which is on my TBR, but I'll hopefully get to that one another time. Next month, the November theme is new books, which I'm really looking forward to. I've already making my list for that. So I'm very excited for next month. I think it'll be a great fun. So I will leave links to all the books in the description box, as well as the information on the readathon. It is a Goodreads group, and it's really awesome. I had a blast. So I love readathons. I think readathons are so fun, but I just like to read. So it kind of pushes me to get a lot of reading done in a short amount of time. I think that's awesome. Speaking of readathons, I will be doing the Dewey's 24-hour readathon soon, so keep an eye out for that on all my videos for that. That is going to be a blast. I'm really excited for that. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and don't forget to subscribe. I hope everyone has a good day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.